Right now, we're in an emergency. There is an authoritarian in the White House who is disappearing people off the streets and trying to cut our most basic social safety nets. And we have to address that. We can't just pretend like everything is business as usual, which is a lot of what Democratic leadership is doing.
This is Kat Abughazaleh, a 26-year-old progressive influencer running for Congress in Illinois. She's challenging longtime Representative Jan Schakowsky, a Democrat who's held the seat since 1999. Abughazaleh is running with one simple message at the forefront of her campaign. What if Democrats
didn't suck? I think that Democrats aren't bold enough. And frankly, it's sad that this vision is considered bold, but I think every American should be able to afford housing, groceries, and healthcare with money left over to save and spend. And if Democrats don't see that as the lowest bar possible, then they should join the Republican Party, frankly.
Abughazaleh believes her platform and leadership style are what the Democratic Party needs to fight back against the Republican stronghold in Washington.
We don't have the Supreme Court. We don't have the White House. Most people understand that Democrats will not be able to pass progressive legislation while Trump is in office. That's obviously a problem in the big scheme of things, but it's not the problem with the Democratic Party right now. It's that a lot of Democrats, specifically leadership, seem willing to just roll over for this administration. And that is not how you answer an authoritarian regime. Schumer voting for the CR, Hakeem Jeffries lecturing members of his own party for standing up to Trump during his address to Congress. Authoritarian regimes thrive when the opposition refuses to actually hold them accountable. Anyone that's taken a middle school history class knows that appeasement doesn't work. But they also need to be speaking publicly and loudly. And I don't care if it's symbolic. These types of gestures, this type of resistance resonates with the American people because they're looking to their leaders to see if this is normal.
Abughazaleh says Democratic leaders risk repeating past mistakes by not addressing concerns from younger voters who were uncommitted in 2024.
They tried to appeal to this mythical Nikki Haley, Kamala Harris voter, and that didn't exist. What did exist were millions of young people, brown people, Muslims, anti-war Americans that were appalled by what was happening in Gaza and appalled at what their tax dollars were doing. And the Harris campaign refused to even acknowledge that.
Hey, you know what? Listen, we all want the war in Gaza to end, and everyone has a right to be heard, but right now I am speaking.
It's just really difficult to think about how many people they left behind.
Abughazaleh warns that if Democrats keep up this behavior, they're on track for an unsuccessful 2026 midterm election.
We need vigilance right now, and we need loud opposition to show that this isn't normal. You aren't crazy. Your rights are being stripped away. Right now, if we focus on supporting each other and if we focus on trying to meet each other's material needs, there's a brighter future ahead. I promise.